Yo. I think all right. Check. Can you hear yourself on there?
Low, check. Yeah, okay. I'm good.
Yo, you know what it is? We back at it like we never fucking left. Back at it like a motherfucking crack addict. I don't know what episode we're on, to be honest. It might be like 7, 8, or 9. But we back. Talk that talk today with a special guest that just dropped a fucking album. About how long ago?
About 3 weeks ago,
3 weeks ago. We got Tony YNOT in the building.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, so let's get straight to it, man. How did you get your name YNOT? Obviously, it's Tony spelled backwards, but is there anything else to it?
Nah, it's crazy because like when I tell people that sometimes and they're just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like, nah, bro. Like it's literally like 4 letters. You can't just flip that shit. Nah, but basically like it kind of started out when in high school because I was rapping under Tony Two Cups.
Tony Two Cups, okay.
And I had like these stickers, little lean stickers and shit. But like that was my mindset back then. I was like, all right, this shit's gonna be cool. Like it wasn't like a gimmick, but it was like this shit's gonna catch, you know.
It's catchy. It's like
that's what I'm saying.
like character wise in a way.
Yeah, definitely. Because people still call me Two Cups to this day. What up, Two Cups?
Oh, for real, though. Yeah, that's still your like IG name. And shit, right?
Yeah, too. Yeah. But so basically, I was just like, nah, I ain't even sipping lean like that. I ain't even doing that shit. So I don't want to like portray that or like fake the funk, basically. Yeah. So I'm like, nah, I don't even want to like promote that either. You know.
I feel you. That's so cool. That's honest as fuck. That's dope of you.
Yeah, so I was just like, all right, fuck it, we're just gonna go. I want to do something that's like short and like still me, you know. So I was like, I'm gonna do Why Not? It's my name backwards, and then from it coming backwards, I came up with the concept of living backwards.
Okay.
Which is basically like what I was doing before. I was living backwards, like I was doing shit for the wrong reasons, like, you know.
Dope. Okay. Is that what kind of like brought on the name of the album too, right?
Yeah, like that was basically like the concept for everything, like all like the topics throughout the project kind of like reflect on that. Like that's why it's kind of more of like a somber like flow.
It's a dope ass project, bro.
Thank
it's solid
you,
as fuck. I bumped it. Like I feel like to me like music is a lot about the emotions and shit, and like hearing your tape like it takes you up and down, bro. There's just like the first track. I fucking love the first track, bro. That shit goes in, bro. And then there's the track, what's it called? Rock With You?
Yeah, Rock With You.
That one gets me so fucking hyped. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the music, like, gets you in a good mood, gets you going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then from, like, Tony Two Cups, you changed it to Why Not? But what started it all? Like, how'd you get into rapping?
Well, music's always been, like, a big part of my life. Like, I remember being, like, 4 years old in the back of my parents' Tahoe. And they had the screens in the TV playing that Bone Thugs Resurrection.
Oh, hell yeah.
That shit was playing, that Paper. I was like, ooh, like, I just remember being a kid, is always, like, loving music and stuff. Like, in 6th grade, like, during, like, when we had a computer time and shit, I'll just go print out lyrics and shit and just, like, just read lyrics, like, just so I could sing along.
Sick,
and then
bro. Hell yeah.
It came to the point where, like, I wasn't trying to rap, but, like, I was, like, catching the flows and, like, everything from the songs that were already out, and I was just putting my own words in them, like a Mad Lib kind of, you know.
Oh, okay, I
was putting in my own words.
Did you know what you were doing at the time?
Not really. It was just like kind of like subconscious. Like I was just like hanging around with friends, and I would just like put my own words into like the song, like if the beat was on. Yeah, I
feel you.
And then growing up, Eddie's my brother, so he was always rapping and stuff. And like, well, originally it was my oldest brother, Randy. He had a group called PHX. You
guys have an older brother that rapped too?
Yeah, like back then. Like he wasn't on a recording or anything, but like just around the neighborhood, everybody was like, okay, hey, they rap. Yeah, it's a homie.
Sick. That's fucking dope.
It's kind of always been around like that. And then my dad has a fire-ass music taste. You gonna watch this and you go see like his music taste is fire as fuck.
Oh, dog. We need the OG playlist.
Yeah, facts. Like there's all the lowrider oldies and stuff because he has like a car club. So I just have like a pretty diverse music taste. And then I'll just like... Probably around like my junior year of high school, I started making music, and like at that point in my life, I was like, sports. This is what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna go play football. I'm gonna go to like a junior college or something.
You were die hard for the sports and shit. What'd you play?
Yeah, I played D tackle.
Okay.
In football. Yeah, so I was like, yeah.
Did you play all 4 years throughout high school?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then junior year, I just had like a slump, bro. Like I got no playing time, like nothing. I was just like in a big ass funk. So that's when like I turned to music. I'm like, I'm gonna start doing this now. And then throughout that, like I kind of just lost the love for football, and it went to music basically.
Do you remember like how you felt at that moment when you realized like, yo, I don't love this shit no more, but I do kind of see something else in this?
Yeah, like it was really just like I lost like a lot of friends my junior year, like just off making music because I was just going to the studio. I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna go chill like in other people's sessions just to see
Hell
what they're
yeah.
doing, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just to
yeah.
pick up game. And then I started working with CP, Nobody CP, and another friend, Johan. He produced a couple tracks on the. He produced Rock With You,
Oh, dude.
and he had credits on This Time and Up. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I started working with them, but like we were all like I ain't even gonna lie, we were trash. Like, all of us were trash. But then like we stopped linking up for a while, and then I was just kind of like trying to get on my own writing stuff. Like originally I met. Okay, well, I'm trying to like I'm like bouncing from place to place.
That's all good.
But after we linked up, I had already met Anthony. I met him like my junior year. We went on winter break. First time we kicked it. Oh, Anthony is Isaiah Anthony, by the way.
Oh, yeah, shout out Isaiah Anthony, yo.
Yeah, first time we kicked it, we didn't even make music at all. Like, bro came to the crib, we chopped it up for like 8 hours, like just talking on some like homie shit, like, and we didn't even know each other. That was like our first time meeting.
For real, it's dope.
Yeah, so then after that, like those next 2 weeks that were on a winter break for school, we made like a whole tape, put it out.
Yeah.
It didn't get no love. It was but like
Oh yeah, he told me he got that
that's
like
what I'm saying.
from the ball
Yeah,
and shit
people
like
were
that.
hating and shit for no reason. I don't know why, but it's cool. But after that, like it just kept on picking up. Like all of us just started progressing more and more and more, and then to the point we're here now.
Yeah, dude. I met you guys like, a few months ago, or at least him and Isaiah. Met him through Yola and shit.
Yeah.
And like just like following you guys for the last few months, like I see the growth, dude. Like
Yeah, definitely.
y'all just putting out records and shit. I was at a Isaiah studio. He showed me his wall with like what's coming up next, like what's popping and this and that. Like you guys just staying working. That's hella dope.
Yeah, there's definitely some good shit coming out of that.
So you produce also too, right?
Yeah, I barely started. Like,
Oh, you barely started, so rapping came before that.
yeah, rapping was always like that's my main thing. But like producing, I kind of like fell in love with it, like because just seeing like who I'm working with, I'm like, I could make some shit. Like I want to make some shit for me. Like
Okay.
it was cool though, cause like we're off the YouTube beats and shit now. Like there's nothing wrong with YouTube beats or anything, but like it's just cool because like it's all coming from people that we're working with. Like it feels so much more authentic, and we're able to create a sound.
What do you mean? So like your homies and shit are uploading to YouTube, and then like y'all just using them and shit.
No, like we're making beats like on the spot, like tailored to us, like you know.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
it feels so much more like authentic and
Yeah, that's like
the process is
that's like the rapper
great.
playing their guitar and kind of in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's just that it's that fucking vibe. Once it's if it's all like in time, real person, like the homies like literally making the beat. A lot of times like when that's just going on, like I know a lot of rappers like myself too, like we have verses before they even the fucking beats even laid out and shit like that.
Definitely.
Like that's the vibe, bro. That's how you knock out shit quick.
Like there's times where he'll just like finish a beat and then all right, open Pro Tools, open Logic right now. We about to relay this out real quick.
So that's how Yola is. Like, what's your method of work so far? That you've come to know like, oh, this is how I work. Like, do you got to be there in the studio, or are you like a take the beat home type of guy, write to it later,
like I prefer to write by myself. Like like when I'm alone, like the more it's like the Jay-Z line, the more space I get, the better I write, you know. So it's kind of like more like I'm able to think and freely think by myself. Like I'll have it like sometimes they'll send me beats like through email, and then I'll just be at the crib, and then I'll be at my house and I have my own little setup, and then I'll lay it out there. Like I'll just get a reference track basically of what I want to do, and then sometimes I'll like punch myself in. But like writing, I usually write a lot.
Write a lot.
Yeah, I like to write because like.
Oh, just write like overall, like
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Not like I don't do open end verses like most of the times. Like everything like I write is like based on what I hear on the beat. Like basically like that's my canvas. Like they already made the art. Like that's the canvas right there. That's the music. I'm just gonna add my touches to it basically with my lyrics to complement. That's how I feel about the process.
And what were like your early like or what are your influences now still? Like what were your early influences, and I guess right now too, like what you rocking to nowadays, or you're like I fuck with this heavy? Like
influences then probably like Lil Wayne's like my like he's that's the GOAT.
He's on Mount Rushmore and shit.
That's the man. So.
Hell yeah.
And then it slowly evolved into Kanye. I fuck with Kanye just like
What's your favorite Kanye project, or can you pick one?
Yeah, off tops, Graduation. That was like the
Alright,
first
for
album
sure.
I actually like bought. I went and bought that album, and I was
Sick,
like,
hell yeah.
this is dope. Like,
That was a sick ass album, bro.
because it was just the change too. Like just from like all like the sound he had before, all that soul stuff. Like it was dope. Like it's dope. It's hard as hell to me now because like now I understand it. But when I was a little kid, I was like, I'm not really like messing with
Yeah.
that type of sound. But then when he went to Graduation, it was more like a new age sound, and then
very
the
new
auto
age.
tune came in, and
Yeah,
then it was just
dude.
like, it was dope for me. And then the
T-Pain
T-Pain feature,
times.
yep.
T-Pain was hard, bro. I don't give a fuck what
He
anybody
still
says.
is, bro. He could still sing. Like people don't think he could sing, but
People
that
thought he
man
couldn't
got
sing.
vocals.
He
I
does.
promise.
He's done. He does, bro. And Lil Wayne, who else?
Lil Wayne, Ye, like not sound wise, but like Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator is like
Okay.
a big influence on me.
How so?
Just cause like how like freely he is on like in his music and like his production. He's an underrated producer.
Yeah,
I feel
he
like.
is. He's so dope.
Yeah, bro. Like, just I don't know. He just doesn't give a fuck. Like, I just like that, you know? Like, he doesn't take himself too seriously. Like, a lot of, like...
Yeah, I like his free spirited shit. Like, it's just, like, it's out there, but he doesn't really give a fuck. That's kind of
Exactly.
hard, like me personally, like, to get that, not give a fuck about your music and shit.
Yeah.
And just step forward. Like, I feel like that part's pretty hard to step over that shit.
Now, before I used to hate, like, listening to my shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, my voice, like, you just, like, find, like, insecurities in yourself, you know? So, like, I was just, like, my voice is
How long
trash.
you been, like, recording?
Since 2015, so...
2015, few years.
Yeah, so a few years now. But, I'm, like, kind of, like, developing, like, trying to find my pocket and, like, what vocals I could hit and, like my vocal range. Basically, I kind of found that pocket, so now I'm more
Yeah.
comfortable with listening to myself and being able to like be comfortable in a song and actually like what I'm making.
Was your, like, first style of rapping way different than what it is now?
What do you mean by
Like,
that?
when you first started rapping? Like, for example, like, a lot of people start rapping, it's kind of like, they're just, like, with the boom bap type shit.
Yeah,
And
nah,
like now, if you hear you, like, your sound is dope. Like, it's out there. You got the melodies going.
yeah,
you
no,
know.
it's the production though, bro. Like they like kind of like just tailored it, and I'm just like, this is what I hear on this,
Sick.
you know.
Yeah.
But back then I was more rapping on like some like K Swisher,
Okay.
some at the same time I did like I would be going up to like P Soul beats, you know, like
Yeah.
like he has like some like Outkast type beats
Mm-hmm.
and like I like slow shit like that, but like I figured out that's like not really my pocket. Like like I can't make that type of music. It's dope though. Like I
Yeah.
love that type of music, but I'm just like personally I can't make it.
What's the type of music that people wouldn't expect you to like?
That they would expect me to like.
Wouldn't expect you to
Wouldn't
like?
expect me to like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty like open with music.
Yeah.
Like
Do you fuck with like Spanish music, country, rock?
La Chona, that's the shit, bro. That's the shit. that's a banger off tops. But
That's what's up.
like Spanish music, my brother listens to Spanish music, corridos and all that.
Yeah.
So it's just like I hear it all the time, but I don't like. I don't bump it personally,
you
but
bump it
it's cool
personally.
to like if we had like a
I feel
party
you.
like somewhere, it's fine, bro. But
That's sick. Does you speak Spanish too?
nah,
No,
bro.
you don't?
Everybody in my family speaks Spanish with me. Like
Oh,
I understand
shit,
it.
what? That's dope.
Like they could talk to me, I'll be like, all right, bet, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything back.
Nah.
I'm not gonna embarrass myself
Have you
like
tried?
that, you know.
You're-
I've tried to learn Spanish. I mean, I took 2 Spanish classes in high school, but
Oh, Spanish.
it's just like it's all that broken Spanish. Like
All that
it don't even
proper
translate.
shit, like if you're trying to speak it like in Italy or some weird shit or whatever.
Yeah, they be
Yeah.
on your head too.
Fuck,
Like if
yeah.
you don't know it, like you try
Hell
to sound
yeah.
smart, like they're like nah.
That's wild, man. So, all right, so we're at the project, Living Backwards. What's the reception you've been getting back from it?
The reception, like it's been pretty good, bro. Like everybody's been telling me like they fuck with certain songs and everything. What's cool about it though is that like everybody's telling me a different song that they like. It's not just like one track. So like that has to mean like there's something for everybody basically. Like it's not a hype project. Like the project basically like started out was like I was gonna put out an EP during the summer, and it was gonna be like 3 tracks. And the 3 tracks that happened were that Stuck in My Ways, which was already like I posted that on SoundCloud, and then Lost My Lighter, which was like the first song recorded for this project that I was
That's
like,
a
all
dope
right,
song,
this is
too.
it. Like we've been holding that back since like June. Like we've
Oh,
had
yeah.
it since June. So I was like, yeah, this got to go on something. And it was like more like the tone of the beat is like very upbeat, you know, like it's like kind of happy, but like my lyrics on it are kind of like a little darker.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like darker, but like just a little sadder.
It sets the
I guess.
vibes
Like,
on it though.
yeah.
It's like mood music, man. Perfect ass mood music, bro.
Yeah, definitely. But what's it called? So I was like, I gotta hold those. And then after that, Johan sent me a beat pack, and then I was just like, yeah, we gotta make a full. Like, we gotta make something. We
Sick.
can't just do 3 tracks. I had like probably like 17, 18 tracks done,
Yeah.
like originally made for the project. But then we just had to basically like some weren't it, some nah, those aren't good, those aren't good. Like I just wanted to make it like a project that wasn't like skippable and cohesive at the same time.
Okay.
Like it wasn't necessarily a concept project to begin with, but it actually kind of turned out like, hey, this like when I was writing every song, I was like, okay, that pieces together,
Like,
so might as
your
well.
songs started
Yeah.
piecing together. That's hella dope, bro. What do you plan next for that?
My next plans, like, we plan on throwing a show. I'm gonna try to throw a show like on our own.
Okay.
Yeah, like on some house show shit,
Sick.
something like that. And then after that, we're making music like as we speak, so music's always gonna be here. But that's probably the next move,
Type.
just the show, yeah.
But about your production, like do you throw beats at people? Yeah, or are you still trying to get to like a certain like level?
Mostly like I I make beats for me. I don't know why.
Okay.
Like, but the weird thing about that is that like I can't rap over them. Like,
No.
like you ever just hear like it's my beat, like it's hard like in my head, but I try to like go record something. I'm like, nah, I need somebody else on this. Like,
That's dope.
like I be sending beats to like Isaiah and then just like other acts that like are out here like every once in a while. But like besides that, not really. It's just kept here. Like I
Sick.
send my beats to like CP or Johan for their advice because they're like they're better than me at it right now. So like
Dope.
I'm just trying to soak a game for them and
That's tight, bro.
progress as a team. You know.
That's tight that you're learning from your friends and shit like that. Always
Yeah.
helping each other out. How involved are you with like the scene and shit? Like you headed out of your way to hit up like First Fridays, shit like that.
Yeah, I be at First Friday. Pretty much I try to be there every month. Like Just Blaze every second and third Fridays of every month they be
guys
having
do
the open mics.
Oh yeah, shout out Just
Yeah,
Blaze.
so I be
Hell
up
yeah.
there. I be up there pretty often.
That's
But yeah,
dope.
we're just like I'm always down to work with anybody out there. So
Hell
like if
yeah.
anybody want to hit me up, then I'm down to work with anybody. So.
Sick, yeah. You know, I'll attach all your social medias
Yeah,
and shit
bet.
like that for sure.
No, it's definitely a cool scene out here, bro. Like, there's definitely some people coming up, and like I see potential out here. Like, it's a
Yeah.
big ass city, bro. Like,
It is, dude. It's so wild.
like I wouldn't be surprised if, like this, like the next Atlanta, and like with all the
That's
artists,
what I
like
tell people, bro. I'm just like, give it some time. This shit gotta be like crazy. Like people are gonna start
Yeah.
like, because you know you hear the stories like of like people like, oh, I'm gonna move out to LA. I'm
Yeah.
gonna chase this shit. I'm moving out to Atlanta, New York, whatever. I feel like people are gonna be like, I'm moving out to Phoenix. Like
Yeah.
that's where it's at right now and shit.
No, I tell the homies all the time because I'm like, I feel like we really could just go out to Cali, get a house or something, and then really just get popping over there if we really wanted to. But I feel like we just got to stay here and do it like more authentic. I want to build a scene here, you know.
Yeah,
Alright.
I feel you.
On some Devin Booker shit, we bringing the super team
It's
here.
like some homegrown shit, bro. Like, I feel like I don't know, man. Like I was just thinking about this today. I was just like shit would ever to be like what we started talking about before we started recording about like TD Dreamville
Yeah,
type shit with
definitely,
the spitters and shit like that. I feel like nobody can fuck with AZ besides like maybe like New York and like Cali, like spitter wise. So there's
Yeah.
some dope ass people.
Yeah, low
out
key,
here.
we got
There's some
spitters out here,
dope-ass-
bro.
Dope ass people out here, bro, that have bars and like even people that make this dope ass songs. Like if we're talking,
There's definitely
hits.
some creative ass people out here,
Yeah,
bro.
dude. That's just I don't know, man. The eye's not on Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know. What
It's
it is.
just a matter of like I don't know, like people like want to work together, but at the same time they want to work together like for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like just he has a good following, so I'm gonna fuck with you, but like he don't really fuck with him like that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But like the thing is, like I'm confused because like we have a big ass market here. Like it's a big ass market. Like the freeway is getting built. Hella people are coming in here, bro. Like
Yeah.
Arizona's getting packed as fuck.
That's crazy,
I think
dude.
we're like top 5 like biggest
Oh,
cities.
population?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
populations
up there.
in the whole
One of the
fucking
biggest
United
ones.
States. So bro, people gotta like. I know a lot of people coming here too. Like when I go to work or there's anybody's like just around, they be like, I'm from Chicago.
Most of the
I'm
people
from
you
Michigan.
meet around here,
That's
they're
what I'm
not
saying.
even from here no more.
That's what I'm saying. It's
They're
crazy.
like, oh, you're actually from Arizona? Like, damn, grew up here your whole life. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like, you
It ain't bad
wild.
out here, though,
Nah,
bro.
dude, I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's definitely
on some
nice.
real shit, like, no natural disasters is what I'm talking about. Like, It might
The
be
winter
like,
weather is fire too,
fuck,
bro.
yeah.
Like 70 degrees during the day, like that's beautiful.
Yeah, like you don't even gotta wear a sweater if you're like one of those type of dudes that don't be cold and shit. And then once it gets a little chilly,
It was low key cold out right now.
hell
Bro.
yeah, it
It's
is
like,
right now.
It's like
Dude.
40.
I'll be
probably.
real, like it's kind of cold for me, bro.
Yeah, anything under like 50 and like 60, actually 60 and lower, that's cold for me. I'm cool on
Hell
that.
yeah. Arizona people, dog. That's like if you grow up here, like once it's like a little cold, you're like, damn, it's fucking cold.
But it's still like it still feels like it gets hotter every year.
Dude,
It still feels like it gets hotter.
Yeah, real shit, bro. It's like sit down, you're all sweaty. Like what the fuck? That's on some global warming shit, bro. Man, what else influences you in your music, man? Like anything like TV shows or like a movie or like I don't know, like clothing, anything like that.
It's mostly like a lot like that influences my music. Like when I was making the project, I didn't listen to rap for like 4 months, like hip hop.
Yo,
like,
tell me why. Like I did the same shit. Like I could not listen to anything. Just like I didn't want to. I don't know why.
I just tried not to because I'm like I'm not gonna like nobody's gonna tell me I sound like so and so because I haven't like even picked up the influences or like even picked up a flow to like wanna like from something I'm listening to. So like I was taking like shit from like indie like pop artists like Claro and like just some like smooth shit like that. Like I don't know, it's just like funky.
And
I don't
just
know,
like get inspired and shit like that.
like some Forever 21 music type shit. Like I don't know, like it's cool, bro.
Sometimes
like,
you gotta do
it's
that,
just
bro.
a vibe, bro.
Step out
Definitely,
the box.
like
hell yeah.
Like Steve Lacy, like you listen to the internet?
Nah.
Yeah,
he's the band.
Yeah, the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a few songs of them, but I haven't really like bumped them.
Yeah, I be listening to like them. I listen to like kind of like neo soul R&B too.
Okay,
like,
sick.
That's where I kind of got like some of the melodies and like just being able to like touch on like that type of like sound, you know, like like musically. So
yeah, man, to be like I don't know, cause like melodies and shit for me, like when I first started rapping, like that shit was hard. Like how did it feel to you? That shit just came.
Nah, look, like it was hard because like I feel like my beat selection before was like kind of hindering it, you know.
Oh yeah.
Like I was more like there were like boom bap beats and shit, so like it's kind of hard to like put like a melody on that, to me at least.
Yeah.
Because like I just hear like some Nas, I just hear like some Joey Badass, just some spitting, so I'm like I'm gonna try to spit on this shit, you know. Pause.
Yeah, like advice to any rapper that wants to come out there, like it's hard. Like it's not hard. You'll find a beat and you'll be like, okay, I'm gonna jump on it, blah 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 blah. I laid this and that. But you gotta like listen to the beat. Like, does this beat fit my voice? Does it fit how I flow?
Definitely. Yeah.
Like once you figure that out, like shit just starts making a lot more sense. Like it's just like pop 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 pop.
Like eventually you're able to kind of find like your pocket, you know, like you have like your sound. So it's just like for me, like when I'm trying to come up with a melody, I'm just gonna when I hear the beat, I'm just gonna try to hum it out, you know, and like try to keep the same keys as a beat. So like we're making the beat, you know, so like we see what keys there are, like what the key of the beat is, so we're gonna try to like stay in that key the whole time and find a melody in that key and just work with it, you know.
Tight. You and your brother ever make music together?
Honestly, we haven't. Like we've never been on a track, nothing together. Like I think we freestyled together like once maybe, but
oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
Y'all just like keep it separate and then
nah, it's just I feel like it's just like a difference of sound maybe, like like he has his sound and then like do you think we sound the same at all? Like
nah. Yola has like his own specific type of sound. Like when I first met him, he was hella like on the like currency tight spit up flow shit like that. But now like he's fucking stepping his shit up too.
Yeah,
like,
definitely. He's evolving on his shit. Yeah,
melodies and like his flow is not like his usual flow and shit. I told him
that's a signature flow though. He got a signature flow, low key.
Yeah, and he's like his signature flow, like he nails that shit.
Low
like,
key,
nobody can do that shit
pocket.
better than
That's
him.
his pocket, low key.
Yeah.
Like when I be freestyling sometimes, like I kind of find myself using that flow, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I sound like Yellow.
Yeah.
I was like, they be telling me too.
That's
so
dope.
That's funny.
That's some brother shit.
Yeah. No, he's dope though. That Money EP is like, it's like I fuck with it.
Yeah.
That Houston, my favorite track probably.
Houston, I like Shooters. What's it called? Paper. I think.
Paper Shooters. Or
that
something.
one gets me hyped.
Yeah, that shit's cool. I think Isaiah made that beat too.
Yeah, I think he made all of them. He said.
Oh
like
shit!
That.
Yo, he did, huh? Probably.
Yeah. Are you currently working on your next shit, or are you still?
I don't have like a project or anything in mind, but I'm just like putting together like a bunch of tracks. Like right now, I'm making like just hella beats, cause like I don't know, like during the winter I'm always like super productive just cause like it's not hot. Like you just don't feel like irritated. Like it'd be the summer, you just be mad as hell for no reason.
For real, dude.
Yeah, so I be at the crib just cooking up shit like.
That's me too, man. Something about the winter that shit just brings me to life. I don't know.
No facts, and then it's just the holidays too. Like
Yeah.
you just want to be cozy and warm at the crib. Like
Yeah,
you don't
hell
even
yeah.
gotta go out anywhere.
Most people are in good moods and shit like that. That's tight, man. All right, so we got how you started. We got your project Living Backwards that everybody got to go check out for sure.
Definitely, most definitely.
Link down below and shit. Let's wrap this up. Anything you want to tell people and shit?
I would just like to tell y'all, like, thank you if you listen to my project. Thank you if you're going to listen to my project. Just give mans a shot, feel me? You know?
Hey, you heard it.
Hey, appreciate you for having me up here. Though.
Anytime, bro. Let's have you as regular and shit like that.
Appreciate it. I'm down, bro.
Any shout outs you want to give out to? I want to shout out Yellow and his eye Anthony, bro. And Just Blaze, man. Shout out to y'all. Because y'all made this happen.
JBC,
all these little connections popping up
yeah,
here and then.
definitely. It's a small world, man.
It is.
Definitely a lot of talent here, bro. I wish everybody the best.
Hell yeah.
There's definitely a scene coming up here.
Hey, fucking WillyWaffles, Tony Two Cups, or what?
Bro, I'm with it, bro. Just send me the feature,
All
send me
right,
the beat.
man.
I can send you beats. We
For
can
sure.
exchange verses. It don't matter.
Talk
bro.
that talk, man.
Talk that talk. Episode 9,
8, 9, 7, 8, 9.
whatever.
We'll figure it out, man. Tony, why not? Thanks everybody for coming through. Comment down below after you check his shit out. What's your favorite song? Let them fucking know, man.
Deuces. Appreciate
Peace.
you.